This is a HeadGum podcast.
Greetings, Nadpoles. It is I, the Breakfast Wizard, here to talk to you about Magic Spoon, the sacred artifact I use to cast my cereal-mancy spells. After years of... Oh, what's that? It turns out this is an ad for Magic Spoon the cereal, not my spellcasting focus. As such, I'm going to let Caldwell take over. Ta-ta! Hey gang, Caldwell here. Sorry about that. Real quick, here is what you need to know. Birthday cake flavor is back. That's right, this limited edition cereal was so popular that Magic Spoon brought it back, and now you can get it for yourself. For a limited time, Magic Spoon is offering a free box of birthday cake cereal with every purchase, including subscriptions. This cereal is normally $10, so this gift with purchase is a great deal. To take advantage of this offer, head to magicspoon.com/pawpawbday to grab a custom bundle of cereal and get a free box of birthday cake and try the magic for yourself. Remember, this exclusive offer is only available to NADPOD listeners. So go to magicspoon.com/pawpawbday to add a free box of birthday cake to any order. Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, it is backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they will refund your money, no questions asked. Okay, the Breakfast Wizard is still loose in my house somewhere, so I have to go. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.
Welcome to the campaign after the campaign. This is not another D&D podcast. Welcome back to Bohemia, everyone.
Bohemia.
I'm your Dungeon Master, Brian Murphy, joined by Jake Hurwitz.
Hard one, Surefoot, I guess.
Sort of. Emily Axford.
Moonshine Sabin. Fine little filly in the fell.
Ooh.
Love it.
That would be apostrophe fell.
Of course.
You know,
For the
as in
transcribers.
The Shadowfell.
Yeah, the
of course.
Shadowfell. The fell is what they call their reality show.
I want to watch that.
And Caldwell Tanner.
Beverly Togol V, walking around like he thought he knew who his daddy was.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And special guest returning, Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Dead-eye Sabin, a gutless liar scarred by fire.
Yeah.
We still don't like you, but it's good.
Right? I do like you, but it's only because you're my sibling. If you had just been a random NPC, I might, but Moonshine's so desperate for a sibling right now.
You guys really do hate NPCs. If an NPC did this to you, you will kill me.
Yeah.
100% dead.
This is honestly gnomish behavior.
Yeah, you kind of gnomed us, dude.
Yeah, you gnomed us.
Yeah.
There's not a meaner thing we could say.
Yeah. But since you're a problematic sibling, we freaking love you.
Oh, man. Well, I'm sorry I gnomed y'all.
All right, guys, let's do a little recap. So last week, you all headed to the Red Fen to meet with Deadeye's mysterious contact. What you found there was a vampire club where desperate young mortals drink for free while vampires eagerly prey on their blood. While the band of boobs sat at the bar, Deadeye went upstairs to talk to his contact, who turned out to be Beau Montgomery, the youngest son of the most powerful vampire family in Grimhawk. Deadeye received a box of bullets from Beau, which Beau claimed could permanently kill a revenant if it wounded them. If Deadeye would use them to kill the leader of the Knights of Penance, Beau said that he'd get him a magic lantern that would help him navigate the fog and exit Grimhawk. During his meeting with Beau, Deadeye ignored Sandy, the girl that you'd been trying to save. She was tied up and looked to be Beau's next victim. Following the meeting, you all came together, but before heading out, Bev and Hard One were summoned by two other bar patrons, Waylon and Scarlet Montgomery, two more members of the powerful vampire clan, and bloodsuckers of discerning taste.
Indeed.
And we all know how that went. The Montgomerys insisted that Hard One and Bev join them upstairs. Hard One called them freaks, and a fight broke out. During the fight, Scarlet Montgomery killed Hard One, thereby infecting him with vampirism.
Wait, what?
Yes, that happened.
I don't remember that. Did that happen off mic?
You know what?
Can
Let's
you
go back.
recap what happened with Balnor, or was he not around for the entire time?
Do you want me to also recap what happened to like all of the other vampire spawn that were in that room?
No, I don't.
That I had to like go ass backwards to figure out how to not kill you all. Backed into a corner, Deadeye revealed himself as an ally of Beau Montgomery and showed off his new magic bullets. Scarlet agreed to let Deadeye use Hard One for the express purpose of killing off the Knights of Penance. You then dragged the unconscious Hard One out of the bar and revived him, only to learn that he'd indeed been turned into a vampire spawn. You had it out with Deadeye, who slowly began telling you the truth, that the Revenants, the Knights of Penance, were not actually as bad as he said they were. He just thought working with the vampires would be the quickest way out of Grimhawk. You gave him a quick pep talk about hope, then began hope and God. There was some talk about religion and such. You guys, the Band of Boobs kind of got their groove back. In a way.
Sometimes you need to go to the deepest, darkest place to, find hope.
I think Deadeye was such a pessimist that it made the Band of Boobs optimists again.
Yeah, we horseshoed.
It's also
Maybe.
It's also very funny to play a character who truly legitimately had fucked you guys over, but was so obviously sad that his betrayal turned into you guys giving him a pep talk.
I know. That's true. This is setting up an abusive dynamic.
Hashtag Deadeye is problematic. You guys then began heading to Our Lady of Penance, the Church of the Revenants, to try to get some help. And that's where we are now. So you guys are approaching this church. You see that it's a little bit bigger than a chapel, but still very modest. It has been badly vandalized. The broken windows have been covered up, all like boarded up.
Is there any graffiti?
Yes.
Can I have Papa dictate it to me? What does it say?
Sure. Papa is going to do an intelligence check.
Young scholar, I need your eyes on this.
He goes and looks at some like particularly evil-looking hieroglyphic stuff written in like red. You can assume it's probably like dried blood. It's quite obviously dried blood. Looks to be some kind of infernal language, or just it just stinks of vampires being bad.
Papa, do you want to leave your own mark?
He leaves a respectful mo at the bottom.
This is classic lawyers.
He starts licking the blood off the.
Yep. Just red lighting here.
I whispered to Deadeye, "That's his website."
Wow, I mean, this guy's—he's incredible. What a brilliant.
Yeah, if you ever have any legal problems, come to Papa.
I actually do.
Do you have some outstanding parking tickets?
Yeah.
I have a. I have a contract with the former Lord of the Shadowfell that I would love to get out of.
Honestly, I push Papa towards him.
Papa looks a little bit worried.
Papa is a shark in negotiations.
For the first time, Deadeye, I'm going to take my hat off and put it over my heart. First of all, sir, I want to thank you very much for the opportunity. I really appreciate you taking the time. And, obviously, anything. I don't know how your payment plans are structured, or if this is a pro bono situation or anything. Well, all right. Basically, I entered into a contract with an individual sort of entity, spiritual entity, Lord of the Shadowfell, and it's unclear to me whether the terms of the contract were ever satisfied, or indeed if the contract is even still actionable, because that Lord of the Shadowfell is gone. So I'm not sure if the contract holds with the new Lord, or if it is washed clean. If it's kind of thing where the title inherits former legal obligations. Does that make sense?
You see Papa is chewing at your ribs.
I'm Papa's legal assistant in training.
Yeah.
I'm studying for the bar. The bar that Papa is currently chewing on.
God.
I massage Papa's temples.
So this Lord of Shadowfell, is it a Montgomery or is it someone else?
No.
Lord of all of Shadowfell,
All
not
of
just
Shadowfell.
Grimhawk.
All of Shadowfell.
How did you meet this Lord? Did you meet him on the material plane, or?
Originally on the material plane, but the Lord of Shadowfell is gone. It's been replaced by your buddy,
Galad Roselle.
There we go.
Yeah. So I didn't sign shit with Galad Roselle, so I'm wondering if I can, maybe Pawpaw sees a way out of this.
What'd you sign that contract in? Or was it more of a verbal handshake agreement?
This was a true handshake deal. I mean, real simple. I was on my knees in a cave. I asked a question. The former Lord of the Shadowfell reached out. Bing, bang, boom. Agreement was made.
Yeah, so you, Balnor speaks up. I'm
Oh,
here.
Balnor, you're
Remember
here.
me?
Wow,
Hey,
yeah.
gang.
That gun of yours sure is cold.
I was 1v1ing a vampire spawn in the background. You guys didn't see it. I was using my sword. It was very quiet. You said something about some magic gun that sent you here from Ezri.
Yeah, we should circle back on that.
I will come clean, okay?
And I appreciate that.
I made a bargain as a younger crick, and as a result of that, I entered into an agreement which stipulated that I would never die unless I was struck down by the bullet of a crick elf. And so you can imagine that I spent some time avoiding cricks, given that prophetically had been the...
hence your strange reaction to old Cobb. Another gun-wielding crick.
There's a lot of reasons I've avoided old Cobb. Point being, I was in Ezri testing an experimental weapon, and it misfired, and a bullet flew off and hit me in the head. That cannot satisfy the... I don't...
See Papa throws his hands.
Don't shrug. There is some wiggle room here. There is some wiggle room to this deal. You gotta listen to me. I made a deal. I gave up everything. I'm gonna walk towards the church.
Sweet. Deadeye starts walking towards the church. You guys do see some of the vandalism isn't in, demonic languages or anything. Some of it is like stay dead and things like that. Just a lot of anti-revenant stuff.
No, like actual magic, just kind of like slurs, I guess.
Yeah, just like, you guys saw when you guys were at the Red Fen that there are a lot of just shithead vampires.
Yeah.
That aren't necessarily fighters. Dumbass
Just
party
townies.
boys and party girls. Townies, sure.
Yeah.
Fuck boys.
Fuck boys.
Suck boys?
Suck boys.
Suck boys. Nice. A lot of suck boys. And you guys see more of these. You guys saw them in the graveyard last episode. A lot of these angels that are headless. These stone statues, and it looks like somebody took the head off, like it's been vandalized. Hard one, are you going in? Are you trying to go into the church?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Just step 1 foot in.
Hey guys. So what we know about these folks, these revenants, I don't think they like vampires, aka me.
Currently.
Now. Currently me.
Do we think they can sense that he's a vampire, or if he like covers his mouth, will we be fine?
I mean, I rapport spores just Bev, and I say, look at his skin. It's fucking translucent.
Yeah, I really got pale.
Not knowing
real
what
quick.
they're saying, I say out loud, look at my skin. It's fucking translucent.
You can see the veins.
Okay.
Hey, man, I know this is you got a bad beat on this hand. I understand that.
Oh, yeah.
But, brother, you don't have holes in your face. You're looking, the quads are looking good, just a little icier than normal.
Yeah, ice in the veins. That's good.
Yeah.
Pat my legs. They're still there.
We're going to have to find an alternate protein source for you.
Right. We'll definitely have to get there soon because I'm starving.
Oh, no.
I reach out my little paperclip finger again.
That's not going to...
Soup sound hard luck.
I couldn't.
She's don't give him a taste for it.
I taste her blood a little bit.
Starts
Slippery slope.
really sucking at it.
Just a nip. Just a little nip.
He's gonna tie you over. An amuse-bouche, if you will.
I don't know if I should go into this here
Yeah.
church. I think they might all try to kill me.
Do I know... Would he even be able to set foot in a church?
So this church is a place of worship. Normally, skeeters can't go anywhere that they haven't been asked to, with the exception being public buildings. So I guess maybe you could go in if you felt in your heart that the Dusk Mother had given you leave to enter, but I don't know your relationship with the divine that well.
Hard one sits cross-legged on the ground.
You wait by the car.
I give you Ulfgar Ghost Punch.
Aw.
And I say, I don't know, maybe you do a little light reading.
Thanks. Thanks, Moon.
Before we go in, I do want to investigate these statues that are missing their heads real quick.
Sure.
Can I just maybe just do a general investigation
Yeah,
check?
go ahead.
It's going to be a 12.
12. Okay. You see this headless angelic humanoid reaching out as if to lay hands or heal somebody.
I touch the hands.
There's some stony hands.
Okay.
It's just a statue.
A little lichen on there, a little moss, a little algae.
No.
Okay, cool. I think it's granite. I don't know if anyone needed to know that or was curious, but I think it's granite.
Thank you so much,
yeah.
Bev. I
right.
fashion him a little badge for rock identification.
You know, it's placebo, but it helps.
And you also see like a placard under the statue that says Our Lady of Penance, which
Okay.
is the name of the church.
Okay.
And you guys see, even though there are windows that have been boarded up, the doors are still, they're not open all the way, but they're cracked, and you can see like candles inside.
All right.
Y'all, I think we got to put our best foot forward going into this. I don't think that we should do necessarily Operation Honest Lad and go in there and lay our hearts out there. I think that we should just try to, go in there real friendly like.
Yeah. Put on a good face.
I'm going to look over at Hard One and look over at you guys and say, if you're trying to put your best foot forward, maybe I can stay out here and keep Hard One company.
Oh, yeah.
That's also fine, Deadeye.
That'd actually be perfect because I don't know how to read this book.
Oh, well, it's simple. So words are basically screams that have been turned into shapes.
Hardwood nods deeply.
So we cut over to
Finally
Bev
get it.
and Moonshine and Balnor and Pawpaw as they go to enter the Church of Penance.
Yep.
Yeah. As I'm going in, Bev, do we want like some sort of story, or are we just going in saying, "Hey, I'm Moonshine, this is Beverly"?
I think that my sword has given me an inkling that maybe they're at least familiar and friendly with Pelor, so
Yeah.
I'm happy to kind of lead the way.
Should we be like little Jehovah's Witnesses for Pelor?
This is like if there was like a cross-faith jamboree is what we've
Yeah.
got going on here.
Okay,
All right.
great. So we just go in, and I'll just pretend to be a follower of Pelor myself.
Yeah, this is like when the White
Pelor
Knights...
honestly wouldn't mind.
No, I think that Malora is definitely open to that.
Yeah,
This is like when the
okay.
White Knights and the Green Knights would have a big picnic every year in Galateron.
Okay, great.
All right, so I'm happy to lead the way. I'll light my sword and kind of say that we come in the name of Pelor.
Perfect.
We are ambassadors from the mortal plane.
Okay,
All right.
amazing.
I go in
Can
and
you
I-
minor illusion us into little Jehovah's Witness outfits?
We are wearing white shirts and very thin black ties. We're holding the Book of Pelor in our hands.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
So you guys open the door. It opens with a loud creak, and you guys see broken down pews on both sides of the aisle as you enter the church. The pews in the front seem to still kind of be intact, but they aren't lined up perfectly. It looks like maybe somebody moved the intact pews to the front, even if they were in the back originally.
Like a barricade?
No, not like a barricade. It's almost like it was built a certain way, like stuck to the floor, and then ones in the front got broken down or vandalized somehow, and then people like unscrewed it, moved it to the front.
DIY, I love it.
Yeah. You guys see there's a big window in the back over the altar that is all boarded up. It looks like at one time maybe it either looked down into the graveyard, it was some big stained glass thing or something. And all of the windows on the sides are boarded up. The one thing that looks very well preserved is the altar. And here there is a statue of an angel holding her hands out as if to heal or comfort somebody. Looks like the statues you guys saw outside, except this one is intact, and she has a head.
Do I recognize the head?
You don't.
Okay.
It just kind of looks like
Were you scared it was Theala?
Very.
very much not Theala.
Okay.
Thank Pelor.
It's I don't want to use the word wimple again,
I wish you would.
I wish you would.
but it's more like clerical than
Okay.
like a warrior
Gotcha.
look.
Sounds wimplish.
More like a habit.
Yeah, exactly. And you see in front of this altar on the statue is a padded prayer kneeler, and there are candles lit all around. And between the pews and the altar, you see several cots and blankets. And hanging on the wall nearby are these copper masks and a few robes.
But we don't see anyone.
You guys do see somebody sitting in the front. You just see this figure that is human-sized, but kind of large and kind of imposing, like Hard One, like broad shoulders, and is down on his knees looking at the statue. And without looking up, you hear this guy go, "Can I help you, travelers?"
We are ambassadors of Pelor hoping to take a moment's solace and pray with you.
Yeah, we're trying to spread Pelor's blessings on, other planes.
Have you heard the good news?
Have you heard the good news? Pelor is good.
Pelor is good. Pelor rocks. He's got an infinite buffet full of shrimp and good tidings.
And you're invited.
You see, he's still staring forward, and without looking back at you, he goes, "Oh yeah, I know all about Pelor. I also know about 3 of my revenants getting turned into dust tonight. You 2 adventurers wouldn't have happened to have anything to do with that, would you? Nah, you're just liars, talking about the gods, coming in here spreading lies. You're not spreading the word of Pelor.
All right.
You're spreading falsehoods, sins."
You know what? We're in a church right now, and I can't lie to you. It is true. We are not. We are responsible for 3 of your revenants getting turned to dust.
It's true. We met them on bad terms, but I believe we were in the wrong, and we're here to admit that. Is this not the Temple of Penance?
We were, yes.
You see, he stands up and turns around. And he goes, "You're damn right. It's the Temple of Penance. And you know what? You admit that you're wrong, and that's the first step in becoming a better person."
Thank you.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
were
I'm proud
acting
of you.
on bad intel. You're proud. Thank you
proud
so
of you.
much.
Oh,
that means
good to hear.
I'm proud of you. You
Just
got it.
feels good to hear. You're a stranger, but holy hell.
My name's Bortram. I'm the head of this church. And he goes over and he shakes your hand. You see, he's this grizzled old knight. He wears a blue cloak over a rusty breastplate. He's got a bushy gray beard, but a little bit of it is missing on the one side where there is a large scar. And on the same side as the scar, he is missing an eye. It looks like there's either a sword or an axe wound that, much like Deadeye, it's just the damage is done, and he's just like that. But he should be dead.
I would just like to give you a little more information as to why we did what we did and why we're coming here now. We were given bad intel by a sort of vampire sympathist, if you think about it.
Oh, I know all about vampire sympathists in this town. Is he out there?
No,
you hear Bortram yelling out. You still friends with that vampires?
I'm like rubbing small circles on Hard One's back,
Passing him the crick water.
and I'm gonna look over sadly at Hard One and just do a slow backward somersault into the shadows.
And then there was me.
He's not out there. We killed him. He's not out there. We took care of the vampire sympathist, but here we are, and I guess we're coming to you.
Go ahead and give me a deception check.
I spores the moonshine. He's pretty good at telling when we're lying.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to condemn our bud here.
Yeah.
14.
You see, he sniffs. I smell a lie.
Fuck, I'm sorry, okay?
It's a bad habit.
It's just distrust
You gotta
makes me
be
lie
honest
to
if
people.
you want to become a better
Okay,
person.
I'm
Come to the
sorry.
goddess. Come to the Dusk Mother.
Okay, Dusk Mother, I'm very sorry that I told a lie. I was trying to protect a friend.
Tell that to her.
Gave
Don't
us
tell that to
bad
me.
intel.
Tell that to her. Don't tell
Speak
that
to
to
the
me.
statue.
I turned to the statue. I'm so sorry I lied. My mouth,
Good
it's
job. I'm proud of you. He starts whispering in your ear.
that's definitely
Did you? Was
and
that
not
you?
No, that was her.
So now you're
I'm
lying.
sorry, I'm lying. I'm a bad person too. We're all bad.
You pray to the statue.
Thank you to the mercy of the Dusk Mother. Falls to his knees.
Everyone prostrate. Let's just do it. Come on, real quick.
I prostrate.
He also
I
prostrates.
start singing Amazing Grace.
It takes a very long time.
Amazing dust.
Deadeye and Hard One, you guys just hear this cacophony of idiocy from inside the church of just people yelling about the Dusk Mother. And it sounds like they're instantly converted.
So, my little sister in there and Slim with the gift of Pelor, they good at staying on task?
I trust him to get it done.
All right. So,
Prostrate!
Deadeye,
He says that all the
Mother
time.
Good.
you guys.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
because if I didn't know better, I would say that they went in there to sort of get some info for us, and it sounds like they have meaningfully and genuinely converted to the faith of the
We
Dust
love our
Mother.
dusky mommy.
So
the
the kid's
twilight of
flat
the
ass
dusk.
is up in the air, fully prostrated. I'd imagine the elf is fully naked.
We are
tweaking
the
her
light
nipples.
that we find in the dark. On
They-
3, everybody give me for the light. 1, 2, 3, for the light.
Yeah, so this will be them for a little while. But I swear to God, one interesting dust mote blows through a window. They'll be distracted. They'll be fine.
So you see, Hard One's kind of joking around, having a little fun, letting his hair down, talking to Deadeye. He's almost forgotten the fact that he's a vampire spawn. Deadeye, you see in the crack in the door, Bortram kind of walk by, and suddenly Hard One's eyes go white, and he pinches your shoulder and goes, "Take the shot. Take the shot."
Whoa, shit. I'm going to look at Hard One and say, "You got it, brother. Stay crouched outside of Tombstone here. Stay away from the door, all right? I'll be right back out in a minute." And
Shit.
and Deadeye's going to sneak into the church.
Sweet. Go ahead and do a stealth check.
That's going to be a 24.
You are able to slip in and get behind kind of some of the debris from the broken down pews in the back.
Can I do a roll with disadvantage to see if I notice him?
Sure. Yeah, this will act as your passive perception. Roll with
What do I
disadvantage.
add to it?
Perception.
I got a 24.
Wow.
Whoa.
I got an 18 and a 16. My perception is +8.
Okay, you, Moonshine, as you guys are all rejoicing and Bortram kind of has his guard down, you do see Deadeye slip into the church.
Whoa, I kind of did it as a joke, but whoa. I think I'm not going to do anything about it.
Okay.
I'm just
Love it when it gives
Are my
pays
eyes
off.
still white? I'm still not me, right?
You are not you right now, Hard One. So you, as yourself, don't really know what's going on.
Cool.
I'm just going to slink out of the shadows right amongst the three of them with a finger up across my lips.
Do I notice this?
I'm exiting hiding. But
Okay,
I'm coming out with a finger over my lips to the three of them being like,
I'm going to report spores Deadeye, Bortram, and I'm going to invite Bortram into the group chat.
Wow.
Okay. You see, Bortram is very confused to see Deadeye pop up because, as far as Bortram's concerned, he's just some shitbag vampire sympathizer. What are you doing here?
Bortram, Bortram, hey, we're all thinking in our
talking in
brains
minds.
right now. Yeah, it's it's a good thing. It's not some sort of necromancy or witchcraft or anything
I hear
like
people
that.
talking
over the
all
rapport spores, I'm going to go, y'all better keep singing.
All right, I keep singing.
We are the
are
light
the light
in the darkness. We are the light.
Damn, I hate this church
in
shit.
the darkness. We are the light.
Y'all a
I
bunch
take
of
out
damn
new-
suckers.
In the darkness.
I take out New Betsy and I play her like a guitar. Okay, so while we're all singing, let's have a little chat upstairs. Because my friend Deadeye here just came out with a finger to his lips, and we just went through something, so I trust him.
Hard One's outside right now. He caught a glimpse of you, Bortram. Look, I'm going to tell you this straight. If you try to hurt him, I'm going to blast your ass in such a way that you ain't ever going to come back from the dust. You understand?
I respect the honesty. You know what? I'm proud of you.
I don't give a shit if you're proud of me. You're not my fucking dad.
God.
Oh, it's good. This is the first step. This is penance.
Don't make me cry out of my dead eye.
Just let it in. Let it in.
My dead eye just starts steaming with a painful mist.
That's good. Tell me how bad you're going to fuck me up. Oh, sorry. I cursed in front. I'm so sorry. We are the light in the dark.
They are the light in the darkness.
It's okay to let someone be proud of you.
Scarlett Montgomery spawned these two's friend back at the Red Fen. Now, I think this kid over here, Slim's chosen by Pelor. My sis is chosen by Melora. If anyone could find a way to crack being a spawn, I'd trust the two of them. So I'm not trying to ash their friend outside right now. But he did catch a glimpse of you, and he went white in the eyes and gave me an order that sounded like it was coming from the Montgomerys. So we got to be extra careful. You can't show your face near the door.
He's like a nest cam for the vampires.
At the moment, he is on their closed network. So, yeah.
Oh, my
We got to get one of
Lord.
those for the church.
I don't trust him.
Oh, that makes things so complicated.
But you see what I'm saying about that? I just go right online with Moonshine. See what I'm saying, though? He hears about a creepy vampire spy network and says, I got to get me one of those. All these Panopticon motherfuckers, they're all the fucking same, man. I mean, the Knights of Penance are better than the vampires a little bit.
It feels kind of fucked up that we're forcing on like sort of just a one-on-one thing.
Why
and
can't
then
we go to
also have a group of
Y'all are just looking at each other.
Yeah. Take it to DMs.
I'll look at Bortram and say, through the rapport spores, look, friend, I ain't made no bone about the fact that we ain't friends and we ain't gonna be.
Bone.
Bev,
Sorry.
Hey, Bev, come on.
I laughed in the thread.
Wait. First of all, what's everybody's names here? Let's all go
okay.
around and say our
Hi,
names. My name is Bortram.
Hi, Bortram. My name is Moonshine Sabin.
Moonshine Sabin. Nice to meet you.
I'm a crick elf from the material plane. I am ovulating, I would say about 30 out of 31 days of the month, so stay away.
I am sterile. I am a revenant. I am not an alive person.
Okay.
Yeah.
She gives that warning to everyone.
Yeah, it's kind of standard.
Beverly
Y'all-
Togold the Fifth.
Y'all are thinking about sex a lot, and I would like to remind you that we are in a place of worship.
Yeah.
Okay,
Everyone everyone get their head in the game.
Trying to
okay?
get a lid on it. Just trying, really, really trying.
So basically, we came to you because we believe that we could be allies in at least this mission.
If your goal is to take out the Montgomerys, that's my goal. I
Yes.
have been sent here by the Dusk Mother to protect Grimhawk. And I'll be honest, we haven't been doing a great job as of late.
You got your work cut out for you, though.
Got our work cut out for us. Used to be a bit easier, but somehow the Montgomerys were able to snatch an extra bit of power, and lately they've been able to destroy my revenants permanently.
Yeah, I believe we might be tapped in. They might have some special weaponry that's allowing that to happen. Now, here's my question. What have you tried against the Montgomerys that has failed? Sometimes it's good. Help us learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, just kind of marching into the Red Fan,
Right.
starting fights. One time we went in, we kind of pretended to be interested sexually in Waylon and Scarlet. All went to heck real fast.
Okay.
A bunch of us just got ashed right there. That was
Cross-
before they could just kill us.
Yeah, cross that off the list. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
mostly now we're just doing our best to minimize damage. That's why we got people running around in masks, doing vigilante justice, trying to stop young people from going out and getting turned by the vampires.
If we wanted to take out Scarlet, what would the best way to do that be? Is there a time when she's alone or when she's away?
Essentially, if you wouldn't mind like opening up your intel folder on Scarlet for us.
As far as I'm concerned, having y'all here it's like he starts crying. It's like the Dusk Mother sent you. How could you not believe?
Why
that?
are you giving credit to some fucking statue over what we actually did? If you want to thank somebody, thank Moonshine and Bev.
I'm just saying we're all
You
here.
understand how psychotic
We're all
it is
here.
for you
We're
to
all
thank
here.
a goddess who hasn't done shit when there's actual
it's-
people putting their lives on the
All
line
right,
for you?
we're not gonna say the S word and talk about the Dusk Mother.
Shit, fuck, cock ass.
No, hey,
Shit, fuck, cock ass.
This is all happening in report force, right? Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Getting a
Technically,
headache.
I don't know what the rules are with report sports, but
Good enough. Good enough.
yeah. But I think that was sacrilegious.
You didn't even see the T written in that word. You've only heard it.
I wrote it down when she said it, and I got confused.
Your nose is bleeding.
Yeah. Look, if you want to get at Scarlett Montgomery, she's one of the easier Montgomerys to take out because Waylon and her and Bo are always at the Red Fan pretty much every night.
What's her connection to Waylon like? Do you think that could be a source of weakness for her? It seems as though they have some sort of incestual relationship. Might she act out of character if Waylon were in danger?
I don't know that they have the ability to feel love. I think they're
vampires
just
can't feel
freaky.
love?
I don't know that I have.
That's misinformed.
I've read about a vampire or
Yeah,
two
Twilight.
who might
Yeah,
have
I've read it too.
gone on to live really nice lives. You see, he looks at Deadeye and does just a report sports channel with Deadeye. No, I haven't. They've all just been rotten, real bad people.
No, I know. Everyone here's
Never
bad. Yeah.
seen a good vampire in my life, and I've been here for like 800 years. Back to everybody. Yeah, maybe we can get your friend back, and it'll all be good.
Dusk Mother willing.
Seeing as y'all are in town, our numbers are never going to get bigger than what they are now. I mean, adventurers coming into Grimhawk, I mean, this happens, never. This has never happened. Getting people coming in from the mist.
So I think getting Scarlet is step number one because we got to get Hard One out of the funk he's in.
Yeah.
Once she's
And also we need, I mean, he's currently a liability to us to have the person that we are plotting against having
100%
direct access to us.
Do you think is the plan to just try and siege the Red Fin with all of the Revenant allies?
I mean, that's what the Revenants have done, and it ain't worked too good. Look, the reason I've been pinned down here for however many years I've been down in Grimhawk is exactly because of this. Revenants stay holed up at the church, vampires stay holed up at the Red Fin, and you got to have an army to go against either of them. So we got to do this smart and not dumb.
Think we got to draw them out?
Bortram speaks up and he goes, yeah, and just so y'all know, turning these vampires to mist is only step one. After we beat them, we still got to get to their resting place at Grimhawk Manor and finish them off. If we missed one, it'll take about 24 hours for them to regenerate if it gets to its coffin. Revenants take about the same amount of time. So Ginny and Rosa, the halflings you guys killed, and Schmorg, the big guy, aren't going to be back till later tomorrow. That's the timeline we're working with. As soon as we act, we got to do everything within 24 hours or the vampires start coming back.
Okay.
You guys see Balnor's over by the door, and he cracks the door open. He goes, where was Hard One?
I run outside.
I'm going to run outside too.
Yeah.
You guys go outside, and you see Ulfgargo's punch on the ground, and the Queen's hammer is on the ground.
Oh, no.
And then you guys see, cresting over a hill, coming towards the church, is another revenant in a blue cloak and a brass mask. This little burly, dwarven-sized dude gets up near the church. And, Jake, would you like to introduce your new character?
What? A very thick, stout, burly dwarf is wearing a copper mask, but you see the beard flowing out from under it.
Is this a dwarf raised by humans?
He basically looks like Hard One, except cut in half and side by side. He's really
So thick.
he pulls off his hood, and you see like a foot-high mohawk.
Ooh.
He's got a scar on his face, but it doesn't look like a mortal wound. And he takes off his copper mask. Oh, hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
How was your mission, son?
It was fine.
Yeah.
It was quite nice.
The other,
I killed Dracula.
they're called vampires here.
Yes.
Why don't you go ahead and these are new friends. This is Deadeye, Moonshine, and Beverly.
Hi. I'm Dribbling.
I'm sorry.
Say again?
Come again?
Dribbling.
Sounds like he's trying to say
Javelin.
Sounds like you're trying to say javelin, like a throwing spear.
That's close.
Can I just give him a piece of paper?
Yeah, so it's J,
Uh-huh.
V,
Okay. Whoa, what?
A,
Oh, boy.
L.
I'm just going to call you Jay. How's that sound?
Yeah, how about you, Jay?
Sure. Sweet ass.
Pleased to meet you, Jay.
He's our newest recruit. He came in about a month ago. Was used to be a pretty nasty guy, but you know he's coming around and trying to do better for himself.
I hear that.
Where you come from? Are you from Bohemia?
Yes.
Where?
Whereabouts?
I'm not really from anywhere, but I was in the mountains outside of Gladehound.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
Gleedom, okay.
Yeah, we...
Was it with a ragtag bunch of thieves, cutthroats, and bandits?
Ooh.
I see,
Yeah, you
yes.
definitely have like a cutthroat bandit vibe about
Yeah.
you.
Yes,
I'm
well,
lying.
I was
Very scurrilous.
I look to Our Lady Mother of Penance and I quietly apologize for that lie.
back then. I was quite a barbarian,
Oh, okay.
but I've calmed down. My group kept me in a rage. They wanted me angry because I was more effective, but since then the Dust Mother made me a bit more chill, if you will.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
That's right. We got to use our, we use our rage as a shield, not a sword.
Yes, I was a weapon, but now I'm a shield.
Oh, That is beautiful. I'm a little bit of a barbarian myself.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I love when characters have a philosophy that they fight with. Kalukale.
You see Balnor just on the ground like, hard one's gone.
Okay. Whoa, oh my gosh,
yeah,
you're right.
I'm so sorry. We just lost our friend.
Yeah.
Your friend? Who was he? Tell me all about him.
Well, he was a great guy, and I don't know, he got into some trouble, and I'm a little worried about where he is right now.
He got bit.
I do?
Pretty far back, Jivlin, you saw a guy fitting Hard One's description. Glazy white eyes, just full on sprinting towards the red fen.
Tall fella? No pupils? Yes, he was sprinting that way.
Just amazing ass.
Huge ass, great glutes.
Hey, fellas.
Yeah.
We got to talk. Hard One is sprinting towards his mistress right now. He knows what we were doing at this church. If we're going to make a move, we got to make a move right now.
Yes, let's go kill him.
then.
Let's go.
Okay.
We've got to kill him.
Whoa, kill
We'll all
him.
kill
No,
him.
no, hey, who the fuck? Okay,
I'm Jivelin.
all right. JV, you gotta listen. Because we're not going to kill the guy you saw running. We're trying to save his ass.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah, we're not going to kill him. We're trying to save him. It's our friend. Think of
fine.
a good person gets
We'll
turned into
play
a
by
vampire
ear when we
spawn.
see him. We'll
All
get
right.
in there and we'll be like, okay, we're going to give him a chance. We'll say, put down.
Okay,
your-"
so I guess we just got to go start a fight at the Red Fen, and if we can get Scarlet to turn into Mist, then we just go to her house.
All right, yeah, we've got enough of a plan
You
to
see,
work with.
We'll have 24 hours to come up with a plan after Scarlet's gone.
We got to get the jump on him.
All right.
I'm going to start running towards the
Yeah.
Red Fen.
Sweet.
JV,
Yes?
you're a revenant. You're a man of the cloth now, as it were.
Everyone's just like jogging briskly.
Y'all, is there anything to me turning into a raven and pretending to deliver and trying to catch them off guard by delivering some kind of like note to them?
What if we write a note, we try and forge it as best we can in one of the vampire's scripts or signatures, and we make it say, there's a fresh virgin waiting upstairs for you, Scarlet, like, come alone.
Courtesy of courtesy of Ambrose. Okay, let's write that note.
Yeah.
I'll turn into a raven and we'll have it we'll deliver it.
I'm writing and running.
I'm gonna wild shape into a raven.
It should say, there's a fresh virgin for you, P.S. You are always my favorite, love Ambrose.
Yeah.
Even if she reads it and doesn't buy it, you'll be there as a raven to watch her not buy it. So we just need to get the drop on her.
Yeah.
Okay. So if she's in there, I'm gonna, after I deliver it, squawk once. And if she's not in there, I'll just come out.
Just stay with me in the rapport spores, and if you see her in a room, just give me the heads. Just all I need is to know what room she's in.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Okay. Great.
Let's also make sure, just to clarify, I picked up the Queen's Hammer, and Ulfgar goes punch and threw it back in Balnor's bag.
It's back in the bag.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you, Beverly.
Cool. So you guys are all rushing along. Moonshine, you go a lot quicker as the raven flies.
Yeah.
Nice.
I do that thing where I'm running, but then as I'm running, I turn into a flying
yeah.
raven.
You animorph?
Yeah, I anamorph.
Did that elf just turn into a raven?
Yeah, we're pretty good.
And Moonshine, go ahead and give me a perception check as you start to get close to the red fen.
15.
15. Okay. This is pretty obvious. The Montgomerys are pretty easy to spot because they usually have a little posse with them. And you do notice walking away from the Red Fen, maybe like a few blocks away, going towards the Crimson Hills, which is like the mountain that Grimhawk Manor is. You see a little posse of vampires walking.
I guess I fly and see if Scarlet's there.
Moonshine, you fly over them. You see this crew of vampires. You see Waylon and Scarlet Montgomery surrounded by their vampire spawn, like the 5 vampire spawn that were defending them in that fight you guys had with them before. And Hard One is with them, just kind of like in the posse of vampire spawn.
I land on her shoulder and deliver the note.
Go ahead. Who wrote the note? Bev did?
I did.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
All right, so I got a 17 and a 4, but it's going to be 8, 19, 12.
Okay. Believe it or not, these vampires do not have a very loving relationship. You see, she, the raven lands on her shoulder. They have like messenger birds, so it's not that strange for this to happen. She looks over and she goes, "Oh, what do you got for me here, little friend?" Reaches out, reads the note. Moonshine, go ahead and give me an insight check.
Nat 20, baby.
Moonshine, you realize instantly that she like doesn't buy this. What do you do?
I fly away.
Okay, cool. You won't even need to do a dex saving throw with a nat 20. You hand it to her. She looks at it. No fucking way Dad would say this. Who the fuck? You're already gone.
Okay, I fly back to you guys, and I'm like, it didn't go well.
So at this point, you guys are like starting to get into like Uptown. You guys are getting near the Red Fence.
All right.
So they're not at the Red Fen, though.
Well,
So they're up
right.
under...
Okay, we're gonna. Wait a minute. Do you know what we get to do? I haven't
Ambush
done this.
them?
I haven't done this in a long, long time.
Deadeye, you're
We're
drooling.
gonna cut them off at the pass.
You see Borchum get super pumped. I love cutting them off at the pass.
Borchum, I'm a huge fan. This is the first thing I've seen eye to eye.
You gotta
with
get in there, just that line. You gotta hit them.
You gotta cut them off on the pass.
JV, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, yeah, quite animated.
He's got
yes.
it. Yeah.
JV, just a little reminder, we are not killing Hardwan. I draw a quick sketch of Hardwan. This one,
The one that
he's...
looks like me but stretched out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you were made of taffy and someone just stretched you out.
Yes, yes.
Lock that one in.
Okay, yes.
Guys, I'm so
Sweet
sorry
ass.
that my penmanship was not enough for the plan to go off. I apologize. I will work harder. Papa, I need to train with you.
Bev, you tried your hardest. We had to try. I'm glad we tried.
I just
When
thought that-
Papa comes out, JV shrieks.
It's just like totally normal for
JV,
this
you
time.
haven't seen this?
That's the thing that killed me.
What?
That's what killed me.
You were killed by a possum?
Yes, yes.
Was his name Mama?
I don't know what its name was. We descended on a pack of elves.
You gotta be.
And we tried to ambush them.
Oh no.
And there was an old one, and he shot my friend in the face. There was an elk that turned into a woman.
I get onto one knee and I say, Mama's alive and well.
That possum, she tore up my throat.
This is gonna
I lift
sound-
up my beard, and you guys see my throat is just shredded.
Oh my
Yep, look at
God.
that.
I wipe a tear from my eyes.
So, yeah, our friends killed you.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, but
That's
remember?
definitely Our Lady Mama.
Uh-huh. Rage is a shield.
I deserved it. I did.
Hey, that's, you know what? That's being honest is the first step to forgiveness. Let's cut these people off at the pass.
Yep, cut them off at the pass.
I say we try and get ahead of them. They're going slow. We try and get ahead of them, and we can sort of do some things to them before they even know that we're there. Oh, this sounds like a pass without trace. Everyone give me your butt cheeks.
Yes,
Let me
ma'am.
cup them real quick.
JV just put him out. Yeah, just kind of.
Deadeye, you got a good butt cheek down there? Or is it all bone?
A little misty tear steams off of my eye.
It's so saggy.
I mean, I used to be dummy thick back in the day. No longer, I'm afraid.
I DM with Moonshine. It's like a deflated balloon. That's so sad.
Yeah, Bev, that is sad.
I'm just going to give you a firm handshake if that's okay.
I cup his butt.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, while we're getting
for you.
prepped, Bortram, it's been a long day for us, so I'm feeling a little low on my holy juices. You wouldn't happen to have anything that could replenish me so that I could smite with the truth of the Dusk Mother and Pelor side by side, would you?
He puts his hand on your shoulder and he goes, "Yeah, I got something for you. I'm proud of you, son. Showing a lot of hustle out here."
Thank you, sir. I take a knee.
He pats you on the butt. Oh, wait, I am cool with this. We do pat each other on the butt. All right,
go.
let's get this pass without trace going.
Bev, you don't need this from this guy. Listen, no dads, no masters.
Y'all, I think we should go. I think we should go roof to roof. I think we should travel via roof.
Hell yeah.
Are there roofs?
Are there
Certainly,
roofs?
yeah.
Yeah, I
Then
think we
yes.
should travel via roof to get ahead of them.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Everybody go ahead and give me climb checks.
So, hey,
Fucking JV just along for the ride.
oh, that's a 20.
Nice, dude.
13?
19.
Sweet.
24.
You guys all successfully climb up. Deadeye, for once, is a little bit slower than everybody.
Wow.
I'm like my like midsection torso missing is making this really hard. My balance is not great. I'm like
you fall, but then are like caught by your own rib cage on something.
everything that makes me look cool when I'm walking on a flat surface makes me look like the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz when any difficult terrain happens.
JV, show him how to use his core strength.
Yes, you have to go from your ass.
The muscles don't connect anymore.
The glutes are firing.
All right, JV, I love you, bud, but you were killed by a possum, all right?
Yes. They were very
Excuse me,
powerful.
Bortram. He was actually killed by one of the most powerful creatures on the material plane. So I would check yourself. I would check yourself.
Price-worthy possum.
Yeah. A wise and merciful kill.
So you guys all climb up onto this building. The buildings are more packed together in this uptown area that's kind of like vampire sympathizers and vampires themselves live down here. So there are like shops and homes and everything that you guys can hop from roof to roof. I'll say these guys are walking, not running.
We're running. We're leaping. We're just shadows leaping from
You guys
roof to roof.
run across the roofs, hopping from rooftop to rooftop. And as you guys start to get close, tell me what your kind of strategy is going forward.
Okay.
You clock them from with Deadeye and Moonshine's Elven Eyes. You guys are able to see that there's the 2 vampires, and then 4 spawn with them, and then hard one spawn.
So, quick question, and this just full on sidebar. When Coach Bortram slapped my butt, did that do anything?
It inspired you. Yeah.
Okay. I have 0 spell slots. I don't know how much holy light I'm going to be able to sling outside of just
see.
the...
Hey, it's about what's inside.
Wishes and prayers?
It's about grit. Okay.
Well, keep
my
them
gosh.
wishes and prayers going, but also we got Deadeye with them blessed Pelor bullets.
That's true.
I know a lot of spells.
You know spells?
Oh, are you?
No.
You got a holy light?
No.
I'll keep in mind as long as
just
we're
a little humor.
as long as we're focusing our fire, it should be all right. As long as one of us is hitting them with something holy, as we're all going after them, we should be okay.
Alrighty.
Deadeye, what if you just kind of stay up on the roof and be firing from there?
Well, I don't want to keep my ass from getting kicked in this shindig, but yeah, maybe I'll stay posted up
If
on the
you've
roof.
got the most potent bullets to use on Scarlet.
We don't have a lot of long range options.
All right, I'll stay posted up on the roof. You guys get down there in the shit and kick it out.
All right, so y'all want to kick this off with a tidal wave, or would you like to fire a bullet first?
I think I'll ring the bell if that's all right.
Yes, it seems to be your shit.
Okay, well, you guys could potentially all get a surprise round. The way I'm going to have this work is I'm going to have you guys roll one more stealth check as you guys start to get near them. And then I'm going to check their
Everyone-
passive perception, and anybody who passes it will get a free surprise round.
Everyone add 10 to their
Stealth?
stealth. I got a nat 20!
Dope.
27.
28.
I got a 20 on a nat 1.
Wow.
Can I use my nat 20 to forgive his nat 1?
Okay, I'll say for that, you'll get disadvantage on the attack roll, but you'll still get a surprise round. So you basically like roll your ankle as you're stealthing along the roof.
We all have our bad days.
All right, so everybody gets a surprise round, except for Bortram, who, when it's his turn to go, they're going to be well alerted. Who's got the highest score?
I got a nat 20.
Okay, Moonshine.
On myself, but I would like to hold my action till after everyone else has gone.
Got it. Okay, so
Everyone else in the surprise round has gone.
doesn't really make a difference, so I'm just going to say Moonshine's holding an action. Bev, what do you do?
Okay, I want to use my super scope
Okay.
so that I can true strike.
Sweet.
And I'm going to use it on my javelin so I can do a distance throw.
Okay.
Do I have to? Is that a bonus action to use my scope, or is that just a thing I declare?
I think it's just a minor action.
Okay,
so,
great.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to do that. Whisper a quick prayer to Pelor. I say, "Guide me through the mist, your gray knight, your chosen son," and I launch this javelin right at Scarlet.
Sweet. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
That's a nat 20.
Nice.
All right.
Crit on the beat.
I will say, so normally, they have resistance to non-magical damage, and your javelins are not magical, but
Yeah.
I'll say you whispered a little prayer to Pelor, and you got a nat 20, so you can do full damage.
15 damage.
Nice.
the first hit.
Jeez, with a regular old javelin.
Yeah.
Bev's up on the rooftops. Real quick, pulls out this javelin, throws it down. At first, it looks like maybe it's not going to hit. Whispers a little prayer to Pelor. You see it rights itself.
Yes.
Nicks her shoulder, cuts a big chunk off of it. She looks like Feral for a second, like, ah! And she looks up and goes, you motherfuckers don't know when to quit.
Can I do
JV, go ahead.
Do I get a second?
Oh, wait, you do. Yeah, go ahead.
After launching this javelin and seeing that Scarlet has clocked us, I pull out my sword, gray light pouring off of it. I jump down, aim for the awning below, bounce towards her, and slash again.
Sweet. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Bev just gets right up into the fucking mix of all these spawn as they, bounce back.
That's going to be a 27.
Super hits.
Shit. Yeah, these new dice are doing good. All right. That's going to be 10 damage.
Sweet.
Great.
Bev gets up in the mix and slashes down.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to declare a vow of justice against Scarlet.
Okay.
That is the Grey Knight flavor for the vow of enmity, which is the Oath of Vengeance pact that I have now. So now I get advantage on attack rolls on my next turns.
Hell yeah.
JV, what do you got for me?
All right, JV is gonna slap his cheeks. Excuse me, everyone, and send himself into a rage.
Okay.
Just gonna go into a quick rage. I bloody hate Draculas.
They're called vampires.
I'm gonna jump off the roof and swing my axe.
Murph, the title of this episode is What We Do in the Shadowfells.
Yeah.
23,
Super hits.
14 damage,
Nice.
and I'll swing again. Take that.
This polite little dwarf is just like speaking in the tiniest, most polite little voice.
I'm
but
quite
just
angry.
So red. So red.
I'm furious. 21
Super hits.
and another 14.
That is Deadeye.
Yeah, I'm going to fire Luann on this first round. This is not going to be a violent shot. I do have advantage on this.
Okay.
So
So
it equals out. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
super hits.
Can you do a roll for Yeehaw, please?
Yeehaw! So that's going to be these two here, and then she's in melee with Bev now, correct?
Uh-huh.
So I think I get sneak attack because.
Yeah, you get sneak attack anyway because she didn't see it coming.
Gotcha. Cool. That's 27 points of damage on the first attack. I'm going to roll this second attack with Luann.
Why is everyone going after me? That's Scarlet just getting blasted from all angles. Did I do something? You came to the bar to get fucking eaten.
Shut your pointy mouth.
I have a free object interaction. I'm going to switch from Luann to Reba,
Okay.
which is my rifle.
Great.
This
About Reba.
forgot about Reba. This is going to be a violent shot.
Okay.
So I'm spending a grip point.
Never forget about Reba.
15 plus 11 is 26.
Sweet. Hits.
That's going to be 53 damage on that attack.
Jeez. For the people at home who are paying attention to the mechanics, what is that?
Yeah.
Okay, for the people that want to pay attention to the... So for those that are asking, Deadeye is a level 7 gunslinger, level 3 assassin rogue. He gets advantage versus surprise creatures, and he auto crits on surprise creatures. The rifle he's using is modeled off after Bad News. Shout out to Matt Mercer. So it does 2d12 damage. Violent shot spends a grip point prior to the attack. You add another damage die to the weapon's type. So now it's doing 3d12. So multiplied by 2 on
crit.
double damage when you crit.
Got
it's 6d12 plus his dexterity modifier, which is 5. And he added in the first attack that round. He added his sneak attack, which was also double because it was a crit.
Thank you, Matt.
You guys instantly vaporize her.
Oh!
You guys just hit her from fucking all angles.
Wait a second. So then I still
Bam!
I still have my surprise round.
You still have your surprise round.
So I'm actually going to use my surprise round to jump, grab Hard One, and polymorph him. Into what I'd like to do is look into my overall bib, say, make room, Pawpaw, polymorph him into a possum, shove him in, and then zip it tightly closed.
Normally, you're not allowed to do small creatures, but since this is so dope, I'm going to roll a wisdom. I'm going to roll the saving throw for Hard One, and then I'll have you do an Arcana check.
So good.
Okay, he got a 6.
Yeah, he definitely fails.
Okay, so he fails. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
I'll say he's going to turn into
I
a
have
very big possum.
Plus
if-
0 to Arcana.
Oh, this is a Mancoon
An
possum.
8.
An 8. A enormous possum.
JV,
Just
cover your
like
eyes.
big bear cub sized possum.
They're a cub, though. That'll fit in your overalls.
Will it?
Moonshine has huge boobs.
Not
yeah,
not in
guys,
your
we should
overalls, but
remember-
you can carry him very, very labored. It is-
Okay,
he is
real
heavy.
quick, I put him on a leash. Quick, I whip out the rope and I hog
Wait.
tie and make a little
Okay.
leash.
I
We're
have
not-
no idea what you're trying to do, so I just go, that's the way he would have wanted to go, Moonshine.
Yeah,
I'm trying
Bortram
to
yells,
keep him-
"Yeah, kill that vampire!"
I'm
You got him.
assuming that Scarlet still has some sort of control over him, so we just need him restrained so he can't be running back to her.
You gotta just
But I
trust
want
her.
him out of harm's way.
I hate possums.
You see, you guys have jumped down, fully ambushed these people. You turn her into a mist. She disappears before she can even have like a fucking witty comeback. But you see Waylon.
Waylon.
You see Waylon turns to you guys, looks right at you, Moonshine, and goes, "You guys just don't learn. Every time you come at us, we keep coming back, and we're just gonna take one of yours." Everybody, roll initiative.
Here we go.
Fucking ridiculous.
19!
2.
17.
Shout out to the 2 crew.
It's devastating, Deadeye.
Devastating.
15.
Hey everybody, it's Emily here to talk to you about Aura Frames. Mother's Day is coming up and some of us are looking for a way to shower the maternal figures in our life with love. Well, look no further. Aura Frames are the digital picture frames that bring all your photos and videos together in one gorgeous, high-resolution display. They're super easy to set up. They save you from the struggle of printing and framing your favorite photos, but most importantly, they help you stay connected with family that live far away. That's because you can kind of preload a bunch of pictures onto the frame, but you also get to keep adding pictures, and you can invite the rest of your family to add pictures. The gifts you make mean the most, so this year, turn your family's past into the perfect Mother's Day present with a connected frame from Aura. Right now, Aura has a great deal for Mother's Day. Listeners can visit auraframes.com/pawpaw to get up to $30 off on their best-selling frames. That's AURA frames.com/PAWPAW. Plus, listeners can get free shipping with code PAWPAW at checkout. This deal ends on Mother's Day, May 14th, so don't wait. Terms and conditions apply. Goodbye, sweeties.
Hey there, Nadpoles. This episode is brought to you by Rocket Money. Do you know how much your subscriptions really cost, folks? Well, most Americans think they spend around $80 a month on subscriptions, but the actual total is closer to around $200. Holy hell. If you don't know exactly how much you're spending every month, then you need Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. Over 80% of people have subscriptions that they forgot about, and chances are you're one of them. Like that Stars app just to watch that one show, or that free gaming trial you never actually used. Well, Rocket Money will quickly and easily find your subscriptions for you, and for any you don't want to pay for anymore, just hit cancel and Rocket Money will cancel it for you. It's that easy. Rocket Money also helps you manage all your finances in one place and automatically categorizes your expenses so you can easily track your budget in real time and also get alerted if anything looks a little funky. Over 3 million people have used Rocket Money, saving the average person up to $720 a year. Wow. So stop throwing your money away, cancel unwanted subscriptions, and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. That is rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. One more time for you, rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. Thank you.
First one to act is Waylon. You fucking idiots. Don't you understand how vampires work? We're just gonna come back, jerks. So he is going to take a swipe at Moonshine. He hits. It's a 23 to hit with his claws. He does 9 damage. And then he is going to take a bite at you. 20 to hit.
Yeah.
9 points of piercing damage. 9 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
as he bites into you. I guess you're next. I'll be taking both of you home tonight. That is your turn, Moonshine. And I would also like to say for the people at home, I know everyone remembers that I forgot about Balnor last week. Balnor did not roll high enough for the surprise round, but he is in this fight. I do remember him. I rolled initiative for him. He is there. I'm here, guys.
Don't at me.
Don't at me. Moonshine,
He's
that's your
really
turn.
in his head having another gunslinger around. Just real quick, Waylon, are you and your sister like fucking? Because it's like that's kind of the vibe I get.
It is so rude to just come up to a stranger and start asking them about their sexual proclivities.
Well, I mean, if I was just
same vibe.
yeah, it's
quite
because
clear.
it's your sister. It's not about sex. Anyways, I
You
tidal
see
wave
some of
him.
the mist is just like in his hair, like tussling him, like lightly chewing at his neck.
You killed our friend.
I tidal wave. I'm like standing right in front of all the vampires, so I just tidal wave them.
Okay.
But obviously, like hard one possum hard one is on a leash behind me.
Great.
Hard paw.
Giant
Hard
hard paw. Papa's trying to wrestle him.
Papa, no, it's a hard one. It's a hard one. We're keeping him out of harm's way.
Okay, so they need to do what saving throws?
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So, oh my god, I did, for all the vampire spawn, they all rolled below 10. But Waylon does save.
All right, so they all take 16 damage, and Waylon takes half that. And then they're all knocked prone except for Waylon.
Nice.
And then I spores that bitch Waylon again. I'm like, I do it in kiss form to be like, just so you know, like, there's like other people out there other than, you know, your siblings.
You don't kiss nearly as well as my sister. I mean,
See, that's so gross.
We
I
just
know you
drink blood.
think that's a diss,
I
but
feel
right
ill.
now you just kind of.
no, we drink blood together, and sometimes our mouths touch. It's fine.
Just
You
listen
see
to what
some
you're saying.
Mist is just like rubbing behind his ears.
Just like, have you tried to date someone else?
Where's this guy from? What's his deal?
He's from Gladeholm, got killed by a possum. He's kind of having
You were
a hard
killed
time
by
with
a possum.
here.
I was? Yes.
These vampire spawn get knocked over. Waylon takes a little bit of damage, and then he gets spored. At the end of your turn, he is going to take a legendary action. I guess he'll spend 2 of them, actually, and he'll take another bite on you, Moonshine. And he hits. That's a natural 17, so he's got a 20. So 26. 8 piercing damage on the bite. And then the necrotic damage, which will come out of your hit point total, is only 6.
Maybe you could start with like kissing a cousin and then work your way out from there.
I'm eating this person. I mean, this isn't sexual to you all? Just like furiously, like a dude eating just a giant messy sub, just biting
I mean,
into Moonshine
honestly,
snack.
I would, if this is what you're into, that's fine. It's the fact that you do it with your sister. that I'm
Roll
having some
concentration
issues
checks on, give me 2 concentration checks on keeping polymorph.
with. 11.
You fail. You see the
well, he's still on
giant
leash,
possum turns back into feral fucking vampire spawn hard one who starts freaking out.
He's still on a leash.
Does he still have a tail?
That is, he does still have a tail just for fun. That is Deadeye's turn.
Man, what a fucking.
Okay, Deadeye from the roof is going to look at the confused spawn. He's going to switch out Reba over his shoulder, sling Reba over his back, whip Luann out, and fan the fucking hammer.
And they are, I don't know if you already get advantage through some fuckery, but they are prone.
Hell yeah. I do get advantage through some fuckery, but it's nice to know that
That's,
even if I
great,
wasn't doing
great,
fuckery,
good,
I'd still get
good.
advantage.
Is this going to do extra damage because of the Pelor's blessing?
You guys don't really know what the Pelor's blessing does
Okay.
at this moment.
We're going to spend a grit point to make this a violent shot.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
First attack. That's going to be a 28 to hit.
Super hits this vampire spawn. You see Waylon just looks bored. Why do you all always want to fight? I'm just going to go sleep this off.
That's fine.
There's more to life than just sucking and fucking.
You know, maybe we're
No,
trying.
there isn't.
Maybe, I got to side with Waylon on
you.
this one thing. Sorry, Bev. But
Poetry, I don't know.
Waylon is currently eating you, Moonshine. I can tell you've been sucking him.
I love sucking.
You
love
actually
sucking.
haven't been fucking as much as you would think.
All right. No need.
I don't know if you
know
at
what?
one
Sometimes
time
I
maybe
take
did.
more pleasure in bringing someone else to the edge than actually getting off myself.
I don't really taste anything here. There's nothing too spicy in here. This
You
is.
don't taste a couple
You a
tresses in
church
there.
girl?
Wait a minute.
Couple
You
engagements.
a church girl?
First attack is 39 points of damage.
For you. Oh my god.
39 points of damage. Second attack. So that's on one of the
This
spawn.
fucking spawn is just like in water, just freaking the fuck out. You just like blow his shoulder off completely.
Still alive or still
What
still
about
unalive?
at the end of his turn, though, he's going to take 20 acid also?
Yes.
This is going to be my last grit point. I'm going to make this a violent shot as well. 28 again.
Okay, that hits.
Violent delights, baby.
This one's 29 points of damage to that spawn.
Jeez. He's dead. Finish him.
It's just fanning the hammer. Blam, 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 blam. And then I'm going to action surge. Move on to the next spawn. I'm all out of grit points, but I still get advantage. 18 plus 12 is 30. 15 plus 6 is 21.
Nice. It's still good.
Last attack this round. That's a 28 again. Rolling 16s left and right.
Boom.
And for that next spawn, this one's going to be a 11.
11
11
Got
damage,
it.
yeah.
A large but humane amount of damage. After you fucking unloaded to the spawn, Waylon looks up at you. I thought you were one of the smart ones around here. You're joining these church folk now?
I'm not joining the church folk.
Oh, you religious now? You singing songs?
Hell, I'm not singing songs. Why are you kissing your sister? I'm not going to sit here.
Light in the darkness. We are the light in the darkness.
I'm gonna end of my
Tell him,
turn.
Coach.
Bonus action, hide.
Oh. Good
I'm
call.
gonna jump off the roof. Bonus action, hide, and this stealth
Courageous.
check is going to be a 26.
Cool. I think you'll be fine.
Where'd he go?
You'd love if all the blood went to our head, wouldn't you? No, we're dumb and proud.
That's the end of Deadeye's turn. Deadeye, are you hopping down from the roof or just like hiding behind the other side or something?
I think I'm gonna cowboy roll over to some barrels or something like
Just
that.
get down on the ground.
Just get down on the
Okay,
ground.
got it. Cool. Okay. Deadeye gets down to ground
Not
level.
gonna barrel roll next to some cowboys.
That is zombified hard one spawn turn.
Uh-oh.
He's on a leash.
He is on a leash.
on leash.
Attached to Moonshine.
Tail wagging
and
furiously.
Waylon goes, "Hey, buddy, I'm down to share. I wanted to share a room with you before. Why don't you get in on this?" And you see Vampire Spawn Hard One.
Wouldn't be something he hadn't already tasted.
Hard One takes a claw attack. Shout out to the 2 crew.
Yeah.
How appropriate is that?
Deep inside.
Deep inside. You see for a split second, Hard One's eyes go like kind of clear and he hesitates for a second.
But out of
Papa's
habit,
holding onto his wrist, swinging back and forth.
out of habit, I pretend like it hurt me for Hard One's ego. Ow, that really hurt.
Hardwood smiles a little bit.
And then Hard One is going to take a second attack. This one does hit. It's the bite. He takes a bite. He's not as potent as Waylon yet. He's still learning, guys. Give him a break.
Come on in, bring it into the Moonshine Restaurant.
5 damage of piercing.
He still has his baby vampire teeth.
He just has like little ones. It's all right, man. They'll grow in. They'll grow in. You're good.
Hard One, you're doing great. I feel so threatened.
Oh no, watch out.
And then you actually take 10 necrotic damage that goes off your total.
Ugh. How are you looking HP-wise, Moonshine?
I'm at 32.
All right.
Don't let one of these fucking
I
vampires
don't have
kill
any
you.
rage left, so I can't take it. I don't get to do any resistance.
At the end of Hard One's turn, Waylon is going to use legendary action and is going to take a claw attack against Moonshine. That's a 24 to hit. This is not as much damage as the bite, but you don't got any bites left this turn. That is going to be 11 damage. Moonshine, just piercing.
I live to feed. I live to serve a good meal, and that's what I'm doing right now. So
You're a jambalaya.
That is our new friend JV.
Okay. Look at this guy's quads, eh?
They're almost as big as yours.
I'm going to run over and I'm gonna reckless attack.
Okay.
Can I try to like hip check Moonshine out of the way to shield her from Waylon?
You can try something like that. I mean, he's got movement like everybody else, so he
Got
can
it.
just.
All right, so I'm gonna do my best to just get my
Get him mad at you.
wide body.
Okay.
It's quite wide. in between Moonshine and Waylon, and I'm going
You're
to...
a wide little guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Too bad you probably taste like ash.
Quite mad. So I'm going to swing my
You
axe
seem
at you.
pretty polite for how fucking red you are.
No, I'm angry.
You're super red right now.
It's a 20,
Just
but
insane.
advantage. 27.
Super hits.
Cool. 16. Wow, just that 10. That's easy. So reckless attack, I get to use advantage on the second one as well, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. 24.
Hits.
14 damage.
Wow, little thing.
Yes. Quite mad.
A brick wall over here.
You see, Bortram and Balnor are last in the order. As the spawn get up, Bortram and Balnor are just these fucking chunky ass knights charging forward, swords up. Spawn are gonna go.
Get in there, coach. I believe in you. I'm proud of you. No
Proud of
matter
you.
what your initiative.
Y'all are showing a lot of hustle out there. I don't have any hustle today. I'm gonna kick my butt. I'm gonna do stairs after this. So the spawn are going to get up from prone, and they're gonna go over to. I'll say it's a little bit too much of a melee for them to all get around Moonshine, but they're concentrating fire. They're trying to take one of you guys down. First one misses on its claw attack. Is going to take a bite attack. It's an 11 to hit, misses. Spawn misses on both. Natural 5 misses. Second guy hits on his bite. So that is going to be 9 piercing damage. 3 necrotic damage.
How's Moonshine looking?
Yeah.
Well, on the outside, she looks great. On the inside, she's struggling.
Okay, I'm going to say this spawn only has melee attacks, so it can't really get in on Moonshine. It's going to go after JV.
Bring it
Gets
on, come
advantage
on.
on the attacks.
Where'd you pick that up? Did you hear that in Gladeholm?
Yeah, a bunch of the Crick folks said it as they slaughtered all my mates.
Interesting, you embraced it.
Yes, well, we were bad guys. We were all bad.
He was my easiest parishioner ever to bring over to the light right away. He came.
I never wanted to be bad.
We had a talk that lasted a minute. Does 6 damage to does 9 slashing damage to you,
So that's
JV.
halved,
So that's
'cause I'm
half.
enraged.
And then is going to try to bite you. Rolls with advantage. Hits on the bite for 9 damage, halved. So 4.
Okay.
But this necrotic damage is not going to be halved. 5 necrotic damage.
Okay.
That is Bortram's turn. Bortram is going to run up and start going after one of these spawn that are on Moonshine at the moment. And you see he pulls out this long sword and it glows bright white around all of these evil doers.
Now we're talking.
Misses on the first attack. He's really good, I promise.
Talk a little louder.
Second attack does hit. And you know what? Why not? He will do a 3rd level divine smite.
That's our coach.
We are the light.
In the darkness. Bortram goes up, misses on 1 attack, but does a full 41 damage with
Yes.
smite, blows up one of these spawn, and clears a spot in front of Moonshine.
Great.
Now somebody could perhaps heal her, but he couldn't get to her to touch her.
Okay.
Because I established that with the spawn that they couldn't attack her, so allies can't get to her, but now they can. That is Balnor's turn. Balnor is just going to rush forward, and Balnor doesn't have a magical weapon, so I think he knows he's a little outclassed by Waylon here, so he's just going to start cracking on these spawns. And he fucking crits, nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Nice. He is going to do 15 damage to one of these spawn.
Bag him.
Then he takes a second attack and misses on the second attack. That is Bev's turn.
All right. Okay. I'm just going to, as a bonus action, going to activate my sword. So I reroll on 2 now.
Great.
And then I'm going to sprint towards Moonshine. And I'm going to touch hands her.
Nice.
I'm going to kind of get right next to her, behind her.
Okay.
Kind of slap my hands on either side of her thigh.
Great.
We're doing a little, I'm a little caboose.
2 vampires eating her while a halfling is grabbing her butt with holy energy.
How much? I have 45 to spare.
Am I glowing with the holy energy now? Are they sucking? Is my blood holy now?
Can I do a religion check to see if like they get a little holy blood?
Sure.
That's a 16.
A 16. I will.
Give me a D6.
Come on, put Pelor in my mouth.
I'll let you do a D4 of holy damage to
Okay,
Hard
okay.
One and Waylon.
That's 1 damage.
Okay.
Holy damage, they can't.
If Deadeye from hiding is like, yes! Because 1 holy damage is all it takes to keep Waylon from regenerating.
Really?
We literally needed to do 1 point of radiant damage to him before
shit.
his next turn to keep him from
Hell yeah.
healing back.
Nice.
Way to go, Bev. I said, I'm hiding. Way to go, Bev.
Clotted his blood with Pelor's big juicy burger.
Yeah, bitch.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and give you like 35 HP.
Sure.
Cool. So I got 10 left for emergencies.
Thank you, Bev.
My head's firmly in your butt.
That is Waylon's turn. On Waylon's turn, he is going to look at you, Bev, and he's going to go,
Bring it on.
this has all gotten out of hand. You need to go on up to the manor and tell my daddy what's going on.
You need to respect people's sexual journeys.
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. Hey, I'm the one who's trying to, do my thing, and people are getting upset about
You are
it.
being very judgmental about people who are progressing at their own pace in life, and I think you need to respect
I thought
them.
it was great. I think you would taste great. I want to eat your little boy blood.
That is a very negative celebration.
You're necking with your sister, mate.
I'm gonna re-roll that
Yeah,
1.
don't fetishize him.
I'm not-
He's asking to be supported at going the pace he's going.
I would have
not being
supported him while I
fetishized.
sucked all the blood out of his neck and then just like throwing his shell body on the ground.
There are better ways to show support. I'm gonna re-roll my 1.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Jesus
Good
Christ. Yeah, Bev, that doesn't sound like a very good idea at all. To run away like that. That just full on sounds like a bad idea.
You're not my coach. You're not my daddy.
Band of Boobs is dropping rocks at the table. That's what I like to see.
That is your turn, Moonshine.
Okay, I guess so. Okay, so I will spores him, and then I will just attack with Rosaline.
Okay.
And I got a nat 1.
Okay. You goof it big time.
And then I'm also.
That's my fault.
going
I'm still in your
to-
ass.
I'm also. If I Misty Step, do I take attacks of opportunity?
No.
Then I guess I'm also gonna Misty Step away.
Sweet. Yeah, Hard One and Waylon like knock heads
Yeah.
as they're biting into your neck and you disappear.
Okay.
Nightcrawler out of there.
Chip your teeth.
Ah, you fucking idiot.
Sorry, master.
Okay. He's not gonna take a legendary action. Deadeye, that's your turn.
Murph, would you say that Scarlet Montgomery was a significant enemy?
Yes. Although she didn't seem it.
Fantastic.
She's exactly the same as Waylon. You guys are fucking going to blows with him.
If she's a significant foe, I'm going to regain a grip point. We're going to go ahead and make this a violent shot. I'm assuming that no one clocked my stealth check. No one.
Oh,
proceeded.
sorry.
No,
Can I
no,
just
no.
can I just say that I Misty Step to where Deadeye was?
I'm gonna say you generally know where he is,
Yeah,
but you'll
just
need to do
in
a
the area.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So this is going to be an advantage attacking from hiding. This is a violent shot.
Jesus.
Let's go. Be so cool to hit a 20 here. Hold on. Shout out to the 2 crew on the lower of those, but that's a 12 plus 11 is 23 to hit Waylon.
Super hits.
Rad. This is going to be a holy bullet.
Snot is fucking boring. What do you fucking want?
Sorry we're boring you. This is important to us.
Why are we fighting?
Gosh,
This
can you
is
at least
silly.
pretend to be into this?
We could have just ate you, and it would have been fucking over.
That's
man.
not mutually beneficial.
What?
That's 32 damage to.
He's just like part of his chest explodes out. Ow! Fuck! You're annoying, man.
I'm gonna So I like reload Reba, take the shot, and I'm going to bonus action hide dive to another hiding spot. Real
So
shootout,
deadly.
So yeah, real shootout style.
Cover fire. Love it.
And that's
Time Crisis 2.
that's going to be a 20. That's a 35 stealth check.
Good for you.
This is pass without trace happening.
Yes,
this is
yes.
This is not normal.
Yes, as JV would say. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Cool. That is Evil Hard One's turn. Evil Hard One You know what? Evil Hard One will go after JV.
Hey! I thought he was a friend of yours.
It's complicated.
Evil Hard One hits. You guys see Hard One now is like a more bestial form of himself. And it's using like claws.
Damn. Someone snap a pic with their speaking stone.
Papa, you
still
gotta
has
give
all
him
the-
a manny.
6 piercing damage, so that'll be half to 3. But then 7 necrotic damage that you just take.
Got it. So that's 10 total.
That was the bite attack. Then claw attack is gonna miss. So JV, you're able to block these long fingernails. You chip one of Hard One's nails.
Oh my god. It's so complicated.
It was a fake nail. Oh my
The feelings
gosh.
are complicated here.
It was bedazzled.
Then I guess Waylon is going to take a legendary action and try to bite JV. Oh wait, he doesn't have any fucking blood. He's just gonna swing at JV.
Bloodless?
You smell fucking nasty, man.
Yes.
Nat 20. But the attacks don't do that much. The claws don't do
This
that much.
bloodless coward's gonna save our life.
16 damage, so half to 8. And then that is the spawn's turn. The 2 remaining spawn are going to turn on JV.
Christ!
Who's that?
Claw attack hits. They're going to hit a lot because they have advantage now. That's
I see why you wear the mask now.
9 damage on the claw attack, halved to 4, and then is going to take a bite at you and hits for 9 damage, half to 4, and then this you're going to take full. This is necrotic. 11 necrotic damage, and then the second spawn
Right.
is going to go. It's on the first attack with the claws for 8 damage, half to 4, and then this is... Oh, wait, no, that's just claws. Okay, now taking a bite attack. Hits on the bite attack. They have advantage. 9 damage of piercing, half to 4. 5 damage of necrotic straight up.
Right then.
Hang in there, JV.
And then Waylon is going to take a legendary action at the end of their turn and beat on ya. And he hits. That is 14 damage, half to 7. Okay, that is Bortram's turn. He's going to pat JV on the butt, show him good hustle. And then is going to... he'll just attack Waylon, I guess. Take a couple cracks at him. He's going to hit on the first attack, and why not? He will do, you know what? He will do a 2nd level smite with his long sword. He does a total of 29 damage.
Sweet as.
Messes Waylon shit right up. And Waylon goes, Deadeye, you're with this freaking nerd?
I can't make this any clearer. Waylon,
Deadeye is the light in the darkness.
God damn it!
You've
Bortram,
seen the light.
Shut your mouth up! I'm not the lighting anywhere. I'm the fucking booting your ass. Is what I am.
Okay, we don't need to curse now.
Shit, fuck, cock ass.
Hey!
Truly is.
Takes a second
I
attack
see it now.
on Waylon. Hits on the second attack. I guess, why not? He'll do another 2nd level smite. 26 damage on the second attack. Waylon's looking pretty messed up.
Nice.
That is Balnor's turn. Balnor is going to crack at some spawns. Hits 13 damage. Pretty good. Hits on the second attack. Does a total of 22 damage. Messes this spawn right up. That is Bev's turn.
All right.
I don't think I went this round.
Did I fuck up?
JV?
I had a 17 on initiative. I think I went after Deadeye before.
My bad. JV, you go.
Right. All right. I'm going to swing my axe at Waylon. You little incestuous prick. So reckless attack. So, 19. Oh, do I crit on 19 or is that only a human fight?
That's fighters.
a hard one thing. Fuck that shit. 29.
Hits.
These insults are so sing-songy.
16 damage.
Super hurts him.
Bet you wish I was your sister.
Keep sassing him, JV.
Shout out to the 2 crew, but I'll go with the 10. That's 20.
Super hits.
Shout out to the 2 crew on my damage, though. That's 12 damage.
JV, finish him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can't believe I'm getting misted by this little prick.
I stride up to him and I pick up Pawpaw by the tail and I let the little possum rip his throat out.
And Papa obliges, rips Waylon's throat out.
Oh, I'm weeping
ferocious
like a
beast.
proud mother and taking pictures to remember this moment.
You see in this insane melee as like Waylon's trying to hold off a bunch of people and it's just like ultra quick like punching people. He like lets his guard down for a second and this fucking possum launches in, thrown by JV. As Papa gets towards Waylon's throat, Deadeye, you see Waylon like looks over towards the direction that you were and just yells out, "You're a dead man, Deadeye!"
I know it.
And Waylon turns to mist. And now the spawn look confused. What are we supposed to do?
You're free. Be free. Go forth. Follow your true passions.
That is Bev's
All
turn.
right. And I'm going to be chasing you as you do. Okay. I give a thumbs up to JV. I say, way to conquer your fears. Possums are friends and allies.
Thanks.
And I guess which of these
There's one that's
spawn
hurt.
looks-
There's one that's hurt, one that's very hurt, one that's a little hurt, and a hard one who's still beefed out.
One
right.
that's hurt, one that's a little hurt, and one that's hard one.
I look mournfully. Actually, what I do is I go towards the hurt spawn, but I turn my ass towards hard one, and I wiggle it and say, like, you've still got so much work left to do on this ass. You can't give up yet.
Hard one vaguely thinks it looks tasty.
Some of the spawns are just like, what are they talking about over there?
And then I just slash the nearest one.
Great.
I want to suck on that boy's ass.
That's another natural 20. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Fucking record setting.
Thank
you.
you.
rolled 3 nat 20s this episode?
Amazon.com for these dice. I hope they are not secretly cheater dice. Cool.
are.
Let me
I
roll
want
some
'em.
dice. 15 damage.
Sweet. This one is very hurt.
All right. I'll go ahead and finish it off, hopefully, with another slash. Maybe not. That's 14?
That does not hit.
Oh.
It blocks once. It looks confused. I didn't even know that I could do this. I didn't know that I could block.
I put my ass out too far.
Okay, that is the vampire's turn. They are missed. They're slowly moving back towards their home. Moonshine, that's your turn.
It's my turn. So we need to finish off the spawn.
Yeah, and find a way to wrestle hard one down.
Yeah.
Should I just try to polymorph him again?
I think you can do better than that. That first possum was beautiful, but it was larger than the average possum. It lost some of the stately grace and manner.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and polymorph hard one again
Okay.
into a possum.
I will do a... Actually, you know what? Hard one. Roll a... what is it? A wisdom saving throw?
13.
Does not save.
Does not save.
Yes!
Okay,
Does
now
not.
I have to do an Arcana check to try to make
Yeah,
him.
to make him the smallest possum possible.
This time I got a 9.
Hey, big, very big
Oh
possum.
my god.
Just this
y'all-
barking.
You always hate to see musculature through fur.
Like that.
Fuck me.
That super ripped kangaroo.
Beverly.
Just a
Armand
super ripped
knows this is
possum.
coming from a
Moonshine,
place
you want me to
of
kill
love.
it? Shall I kill it?
No,
gotta
Armand,
kill
no. This you've learned to respect possum. I mean, JV, no.
This is not a possum.
He is a possum. He's a possum right now.
Papa looks.
Rashness is
Papa's
possum.
chasing his own tail. That is Deadeye's turn.
I'm going to reload Reba, sling Reba on my back, pull Luann out again, and fire on the Death's Door one.
Sweet. I don't know if you can do 15 damage, man.
That's going to be a 26 to hit.
That hits.
That is going to be 16 damage.
Sweet. Completely kills him. That is bad guy hard one's turn. Does he doesn't get to re-roll, does he?
I don't think so.
Transformation lasts for the duration or until the target drops to 0 hit points or dies.
What is the duration?
Hour.
Sweet. Okay, that is
Nice.
that is big possum hard one. Just starts barking. Tries to actually, you know what? Big possum hard one is going to bite you.
But he wouldn't be a vampire.
No, he's just a big possum.
He doesn't have vampire teeth?
He does just for flavor.
That's cute.
He got an 18 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. Just
Again,
gums at your leg.
out of habit, I pretend like it hurts.
Rear.
That's JV's turn.
Hey, kid, can I look at your amulet?
Oh, yeah, take a gander.
Can I look at an amulet as an
Yeah.
undead guy?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're part of the squad.
Then I'm going to swing my axe at the undead spawn. 28.
Super hits.
Time. 22. 22.
Nice.
Damn.
Still up?
Still up. Hasn't been hit that much. Hasn't been in a while.
26.
Super hits.
18.
Super hurt. That's its turn. It's just gonna mindlessly take some swings at you. Misses on the first on the claw attack. Misses on the bite attack. Natural 2, natural 7.
What are their coffins made out of?
You would imagine like wood and magic stuff. That's Bortram's turn. He's gonna charge forward, take some swings. He hits the vampire.
Come on, coach.
He does 9 damage. Just a regular old attack. Shout out to the 2 crew misses. That's Balnor's turn. Balnor takes a swing. Hits for 9 damage. Swings again. Crits. Balnor crit.
go.
19. With style, Balnor finishes off this vampire spawn.
Yeah, Balnor,
All right,
get your groove
Balnor.
back.
Woo!
Yeah!
You are the light.
Good on ya.
We are the light in the darkness, right?
Yeah.
We are most certainly fucking not. You can all be the light in the darkness on
We are
your
the
own
light in
fucking
the dark.
time.
You know what? I think this is all proof that the Dusk Mother sent us together.
Oh, really?
What?
Wait, where was the Dusk Mother? Was she over behind those barrels firing?
She was with
where
us.
Was she? Oh, she
was with us.
So
She
all
was
the work
inside
we
you.
did, she gets to take. Wow, golly,
You know
what a sweet
All
bargain for
thanks
the
to
Dusk
the Dusk Mother.
How about it?
I pat Deadeye's ass.
Feels good.
Proud of you.
I'll take that from you because I like your style, Slim. So you can do that. But this
Okay.
fucking guy, I'm not.
Come on now. We're all on the same team. We're all on the same team.
hey,
focus up.
we
Good
guys-
hustle out there.
Similar goal.
Great work, everyone.
So you guys see this mist kind of just float off probably towards the end of the battle because they can use their legendary actions and whatnot to move. Start flying off back towards the Crimson Hills. You guys are in this like alley with a bunch of dead vampire spawn, and y'all just started a war with the Montgomerys. You don't have long, and you've got a yapping bear cub possum hard one on your hands.
Your rear.
And that's where we'll end our episode.
Oh, man.
Polymorphing him was a good move.
Well, I was like, we need to keep him from hurting people, but also from getting hurt.
And you found the funniest way to do that. Bravo.
Well, I really wanted, if I could have gotten him possum size, I wanted to put him in my overall bib with Pawpaw, zip it up, so that he would just be like restrained in there.
It's just been a little possum fight with Pawpaw.
I would never. I don't care. I don't care what. Like, if
Pawpaw
I'm
can
mindless.
hold his own.
In a possum fight, sure.
Yeah.
In a bib possum fight,
In a
he's had
bib
a few.
That's his own little timeout sack. He's had a few scraps in the bib.
He could hold himself in a legal battle as well.
Yeah.
I
Save
can't-
it for the short rest,
Yeah,
guys.
I
Yeah.
got some roses to dish out.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. We'll talk more about this episode over on patreon.com/nadpod. That's NADDPOD. Don't sing yet. We got some stuff to plug. Brennan, why don't you start us off?
Hey gang, so you guys can check out Dimension 20 over on dropout.tv. That's an actual play video show that we do with Emily and Murph and a bunch of College Humor friends like Siobhan and Zach, Lou Wilson, Allie Beardsley. We also have some fun side quest seasons with our pal Matt Mercer is on the most recent side quest season, Bloodkeep, with a bunch of other fun people. You can also check out sketches and stuff at College Humor and strongfemaleprotagonist.com, which is the webcomic I write.
Yeah.
Ew.
Guys, check out Me and Emily's sketch show. It's called Hot Date. It's available on Netflix. You can also check out our book. It's called Hey You Up, How to Turn Your Booty Call into Emergency Contact. It's available on Amazon and on Audible. Caldwell, what do you got?
This week I'd like to plug our store. We have a lot of merchandise, and hopefully by the time this goes up, we'll have some new stuff in there. We've got some new stuff that we are planning on getting out, so be on the lookout.
That is store.nadpod.com.
Wonderful. Thank you.
That sounds like a joke.
The best jokes are real. And if you want to send us stuff, you can do it at 1920 Hillhurst Avenue, number 222, Los Feliz, California, 90027.
Great.
Jake, what do you got?
Brother Sister Beard Oil.
Yeah.
Brothersisterco.com. You can get beard oil for your mangy little beard and turn it into a nice one.
Or the sister mister. Use it on your body. I am a proud sister mister.
That's
or
right.
I'm a proud misted sister.
Thank you very much.
Vampire Mist.
Yeah.
Guys, follow us on Twitter, at @CHMurphisMe, at @Caldy'sCaldwell, at @EXtradEmily, at Jake Hurwitz is Jake. And Brennan, what's your Twitter?
At Brennan LM. That's BRENNANLM.
Nice.
Does the LM stand for little man?
Yeah, Brennan Littleman.
Guys, tweet at Brennan Littleman, hashtag Brennan Littleman.
Can I make a special request?
I'm 1 inch tall. I live in an acorn house.
DMs are closed. Can I make a special request for the end of the episode?
Yeah.
Can we sing We Are, the Light in the Shadow?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Let's do it.
We are
the
light in the shadow. We are
the light
in the shadow.
Most certainly are not.
It's the end of the episode, everybody, and that means we need to shout out our benevolent Council of Elders.
Deadeye sends his gratitude. Starting with Brad D., the only Pebblepot that isn't Craven. Sleeps in one big bed with his entire extended family because they're all afraid of the dark.
J Loma 72, aka Steelbreaker, Hard One's Gymspiration, also JV's Gymspiration. Sweet ass.
Dylan B., a sword-wielding wizard surrounded by a floating army of blades at all times. It's like Edward Scissorhands meets Harry Potter. Oh God, Dylan just killed Ron.
Danny P., Bohemia's resident artist, painted Hard One senior portrait at the Dwarfenage. Danny will need to go back in and Photoshop some fangs in there.
Spencer Caskbrew, patron elder of libations, ale maker to gods and heroes of Bohemia alike, serves evil deities as well, but they get a foamy pour.
Griffin SD, aka The Stranger, the Silver Dragonborn Eldritch Knight, and ex-owner of the Badger's Pint Inn. Griffin lost the tavern after Esri police caught them spiking drinks with arcane.
Beardman Dan, the longest beard in all of Bohemia, and weirdly has even more translucent skin than Hard One.
Scott D, one of Jivelin's bandit friends, who was also brutally killed by Mama.
Cute! Hermes W., the Bat King, frequently mistaken for a vampire in bat form, makes for a lot of awkward conversations with Skeeters.
Spartus used to be the greatest warrior in the Boy King's Coliseum, but pivoted to being a religious life coach once Theala took over. Honestly, the crowds are just as big.
Adam R., the R-rated assassin, used to be the G-rated assassin, but saying, "Aw, shucks," during a kill just didn't have enough edge.
Danielle the Dastardly Dame. Danielle is so dastardly that she went and highlighted all of the graffiti on the Duskmother's church so it couldn't be washed off.
Brutal. Hugh C., a.k.a. Haldor Frostbach, MVP of the Giant Wars, crewed on the SS Stormborn and fought alongside Elias and Red, partied with Deadeye, and yes, also snorted arcane off of Gunther's ass.
Daniel Yu, a.k.a. Multifor, the many-faced magician. One of their faces has gotten big into war games recently and has drained several other faces' bank accounts in building its armies.
Jordan DJ, legendary DJ of the realm, is banned from Galateron after dropping a beat so devastating that it made all of Upper Galateron collapse.
Jeffrey S., Lord of the Fjord, Born of the Sword, and Master of the Written Word. That's right, Jeffrey is the possum tutor that taught Pawpaw how to write.
Cutter W., a high elf dandy turned crick architect. Cutter sold Pawpaw his possum starter stump and did it without taking any brown leaves as a commission.
John S., a.k.a. Schubert the Mushroom, was eaten by a dwarger but survived and ended up growing until he made the dwarf explode. Congrats, Shub.
Ryan M., Hard One's Ram, who survived the long walk back to Frostwind only to die after eating some bad grass. R.I.P. Ryan.
Elena C., a true villain who fed Ryan the aforementioned bad grass.
Michael McD, head mixologist at the Blue Manna Inn, also head mixologist of mocktails at the Green Teen Esri Jamboree.
Andrew M. beat Alanis at arm wrestling. I know, she's a wizard, so it's not that impressive, but she was throwing fireballs at him during it.
Victor T. Balnor's boy, whose loving dad was ripped from his family and transported to another world. Balnor planeswalked back to say hey to Victor while Hard One was being killed by Scarlet, so Murph is not at fault.
That's right. Justin I, Scullus's protege, who is keeping the straight-edge lifestyle alive in Esri. Kia!
Kia indeed. Jacob C., Pawpaw's awakened grandfather who served with Lieutenant Bricker in the Esri police. That's right, Pawpaw's peepaw was a popo.
Elena M., Glad Roselle's personal stylist, currently trying to track down a turtleneck that's blessed with the light, but also pitch black.
Mick Pucks, the amazing codemaster who programmed our website, also invented putting your speaking stone into a cup when you're pre-gaming. Truly an unrivaled innovator.
Earl and Kathleen L., a chosen soldier and a dark paladin in a forbidden relationship. Theala disapproves, but Akarat is straight up jealous.
Jive G, a Gladeron chef, currently using Pawpaw's likeness without permission to promote their new Scramble Man egg-based brunch tavern. See you in court, Jive.
Jostrich, the jock ostrich, recently won the Bohemia Invitational golf tournament using only one club, their own head.
Daniel R. Ram Daniel's evil twin and the black sheep of their family. However, since every ram in the Daniel's family is black, they decided to become evil to try to stand out.
Nicholas R., a.k.a. St. Cricolas. Every year, St. Crick visits all the children of the Crick and leaves them precious little gifts he purchased from a Shell gas station mere moments earlier that day.
Jennifer V. has a V that's even more vicious than Cobb's. Jennifer's V is so vicious it recently evolved into a devastating W, which is equal parts impressive and disgusting.
Destin C., a vampire from the neighboring town of Grimhawk, where everything is basically the same except 20% stickier.
Devin B., the Bodega Lord, made a bacon, egg, and cheese on a Kaiser roll that was so good it can cast true resurrection on whoever eats it.
Michael L., the Kaboblin, a spear-wielding goblin who specializes in skewering multiple foes on their long wooden halberd.
Sam H., Alanis' dealer, once got pulled over by the Chosen and had to eat their entire supply. They got so high they dreamed up an entire parallel universe called Trinival.
Sergio Salazar Solomon Sicarius de Sequani, seventh of his name, a sexy Peruvian snake folk with sweet snake patterns on his skin. If you see this man slither, your heart's gonna wither.
Trey Lay, the Crayfay who loves grays. Anatomy, which in Bohemia is the name of one of Beverly's Grey Knight spellbooks.
Aaron G., master of the banishment spell. Aaron just got done with their annual spring banishing and sent over 3 bags of old clothes to the Goodwill dimension. Very charitable.
Jory S., a jacked wizard. Jory keeps a 45-pound weight tied into their beard so they can build neck strength while practicing magic.
Alucard, a reverse Dracula. They can see their reflection in everything, even non-reflective surfaces like wood and rocks. Luckily, Alucard is also super vain, so it works out great.
Baby Doc, the only doctor to ever perform their own C-section, is beloved by everyone except their little sibling, baby aspiring comedian.
Adam H., a crick elf who invented a flatbread dish covered in sauce, cheese, and crawdaddies. They call it Petrie's.
Colin G., a Beastmaster Ranger who recently discovered their familiar was actually just a polymorphed gnome playing a trick on them for 20 years. Tee-hee! Worth it.
Ryan, Hard One's ram, who was taken in by a demon hunter who trained Ryan in the art of slaying. Better watch out, Hard One. Ryan the Rampire Hunter is coming for you.
Big Buck, pregnant elk, moonshine's elk and baby. You could tell Big Buck apart from the other baby elks by looking for the one who's drunk.
Richard F., a vampire who was ironically reincarnated as a mosquito, or as they're called in Shadowfell, blutterflies.
John W.G., a.k.a. Richard Ex Machina, introduced the crick to lobsters. Richard thinks it went well, but can't really tell because all the elves passed out after sucking down all that jumbo sass brown.
Troy McSee, Bohemia's newest radio personality. Their edgy material already has them banned in Galateron.
Cannibalistic Cthulhu, not ready to go full vegan, but has vowed to stop eating children.
Sam L., a succubus who is so hot they still get laid when they're in their true form.
Dom R., a champagne genasi, like a water genasi, except they only show up to celebrations.
Josh S., the revived cyborg version of Josh the Kobold, is mostly hideous and bad, but damn if that tiny robotic lizard tail isn't adorable.
Blitzbig Dimitri, owner of Dwarger's Big Burger, just started a $1 menu where for $1 you can take a bite of a big burger.
Caleb Storm, cupbearer in Cord's Great Hall, also is allowed to shoot celebrity shots at Cord's beer pong table, no bouncing.
Nicholas C. has starred in every movie ever made in Bohemia, has never been nominated for any award.
Matt L., caretaker at the Shadowfell Dwarfenage. Interestingly, it's way nicer than the one in Iron Deep.
Mike H. called dead nostril because they have a deviated septum. Also pretty good with a snot rocket.
Kevin S., a Grimhawk simpleton who was never drained because they already seemed like they had been when the vampires came around.
Matthew E., Givlin's buddy, who was shot in the face by Old Cobb. What an honor.
Samuel B., a gnome living in the ruins of the Watchman's Tower, simply mystified by the amount of spying the Watchmen did on people in their bathrooms.
Tilford G., author of the hit children's book Ulfgar Goes Punch, which is being adapted into a feature film starring Nick A.
Guardian of the Light, Zach H., Bohemia's only Keyblade wielder, sewing themselves a giant lanyard for said Keyblades.
Mitch D., an enlightened drunken master water genasi named Doc Alpha, who gets into a nightly battle with a bottle of Jack and has never won.
Curtis S., QB on Bortram's Revenant football team. They mostly play shells and are undefeated.
Colton B., a shell stand-up comedian in Grimhawk who had their first set last week and has not stopped laughing at their own opening joke.
Jens Christian T. challenges people to a duel by slapping them with a boot instead of a glove. Ouch.
Gage M., a scrying sword who scrambles the messages back to their owner because they believe in privacy. Honorable.
Melanie F., a.k.a. Tiavina Saragon, an Asimar paladin who drunkenly swore a blood oath but forgot what for, currently on a bar crawl to see if they can run into whoever they made their promise to.
Aaron C., a medium-sized polymorphed possum. When you see them next to Pawpaw and Hardpaw, it's super cute.
Hannah F. has a bunch of those magical lanterns in their house but uses them as cool planters.
Devin T., a vampire spawn who, unlike Hard One, at least got to have some nice super hot sex before they died.
Montana Monarch, the head of a rich family of royal butterflies, and yes, they do have connections to the Caterpillar Mafia.
Ellen D., the fiercest woman in Bohemia. At least, that's what it said in the magazine cover story for Gladeholm's Elven Women's Health.
Carbro, Chapel Hill FPV, the Baron of Chapel Hill. Chapel Hill is, of course, between Upper and Middle Gladeron off the F stop on the Gladeron tram.
Chad A., an assassin with a heart of gold, so a bad assassin.
Reese N.S., a swashbuckler who says a clever one-liner every time they kill someone. Unfortunately, Reese has trouble coming up with one-liners, so it often results in painful, slow deaths.
TJM, the Crick Elf road comic who showed young Cobb the ropes and got him into stand-up comedy.
RPKB, a droid programmed by Alanis to hide weed smell with built-in scented sprays.
Taylor S., a.k.a. Trust the Traveler. Trust has seen all of Bohemia except the Crick. It looked super muddy and Trust wasn't wearing boots.
Anime Intellect, a demigod like the Watchmen, except only for watching every anime ever.
Jolo Dolo, an agent of the Knights of Cuddy, an elite group of warriors who fight as fiercely as they feel.
Joshua C., a vegetable farmer in the Feywild, trying real hard to sell everyone on olives as the savory grape.
Larissa J., one of the most feared pirates at Smuggler's Bounty, has literally never watched a movie they didn't download illegally.
Genevieve F., a high elf currently having a tryst with a squatting crick, douses themselves in Febreze whenever they go home, lest their parents smell the crick water on them.
Dylan CM, the toughest brawler at the Blue Manna Inn, always gets the best seat on jazz trios and tapas night.
Kelvin Noodles, the pasta elemental, bleeds marinara and sneezes Alfredo.
B-Money, Balnor's hip-hop alter ego, currently feuding with D.I., Deadeye's hip-hop alter ego.
Andrew A., the fae that saves the day, but always a little too late, just showed up to the Autumn Court to save King Lesterborn and Queen Cirilla, already reunited and Frenching.
J., Balnor's old fishing buddy for the Halfling village, always netted a fatter tuna than Balnor.
Heartless Master, a sadistic freak who shaves dwarves' beards in their sleep.
Cece Lulu, an adorable Shadowfellian preteen who hasn't gone through their I want to be a vampire stage and loves their parents very much.
Paul B., the Trapper Keeper, a ranger whose snare skills are so nasty no prey gets away.
Barnesonator, a sentient barn that traipses the countryside just looking for horses and sheep to shield from the rain.
Shane M., a Celtic god who's living in Bohemia as an everyday gnome accountant. Sounds crazy, but it's the only way Shane feels they can find someone who loves them for them.
Yasmin, a.k.a. Yasmin, the sorcerer whose magic powers come from the power of positive thinking.
And that's all for this week. Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll be back next week with another episode. If you'd like to listen to our after show, you can go on over to patreon.com/nadpod to listen to the short rest. Thank you guys for listening.
Goodbye, my sweetnesses.
That was a HeadGum podcast.